Hi everyone, welcome to day 3 of the Great Australian Craft Show. This is Yasmita Megan, the designer of the Yazzii craft storage bags from Melbourne, Australia. We are excited to present another 5 designs from our vast collection of handcrafted storage bags. Remember, half our range of Yazzii bags also make the best travel bags to carry your jewelry, your makeup, your cosmetics, phone chargers, and your medication. Before we start our presentation of the 5 bags promised today, I thought it might be appropriate time to share with you some feedback that we've received from a number of our customers over the last year. It is evident that most people who own Yazzii bags just love them. The key comments we hear at every show and the emails we receive constantly are that the products are functional, great designs, and of excellent quality. As a designer, I have to admit that all this feedback inspires me to create more bags each year. We have created a loyal following over the last 20 years, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support and encouragement and suggestions in what crafters might like going forward. So I'm going to play this little video so you can have a look at some of the testimonials. Yesterday, the 5 products that I covered were the Yazzii Craft Box, style number CA474, Quilter's Project Bag, style number 880, Yazzii Carryall, style number CA120, Yazzii Supreme Organizer, style number is CA58, and the Oval Craft Organizer, style number 140. Now, I would like to talk a little bit more about the Quilter's Project Bag, again, before we begin today's session. That is style CA880. It's probably the most popular bag for all quilters, as it was designed specifically with the help of quilters. What I can share is that it's the most popular bag for anyone wanting to carry their westerly rulers, as we all know how popular these rulers are. So proud of my dear friend Leonie West from Melbourne, Australia, who designed this fabulous range many years ago. We sell lots of these bags because the rulers fit very well and are protected and are visible when you go to classes and store them at home as well. So I'm going to let you see what a company in the US, So Steady, has to say about the CA880, the Quilter's Project Bag.
How many of you have heard of Yazzii bags? Yazzii has an amazing assortment of bags. She is based out of Australia, but goes to a lot of the big events, and you can find her bags everywhere. But she designed a bag specifically for Wesley design and ruler work. And so the bag that you have here is a bag that can be used in a lot of other ways, but it is amazing for storing your rulers. So this is called, we call this our ruler storage bag. You can find it on our website. This one has a lot of extra stuff in it, it looks like. So you'll see just how organized we are. I'm going to try to make it a little bit more organized before I show you. But this one comes it comes in actually like 7 different colors. So this is the bag that we take to a lot of events that we go to. So you see a lot of thread popping out here. But you see a lot of different compartments. So these amazing vinyl compartments allow you to see through, and then every single one of them has sections. So you can easily store, like if I wanted all of my thread right here in this section, then I would just put it all right there. I don't know why we didn't before, but then you can kind of keep it visual on where everything is and be able to easily access it. Next, we have my spacing gauges and my ruler feet, my scissors. And then, I found where I keep all of my circles on quilts templates right here. Here's a few of my sampler set templates. So this bag is amazing. A lot of people are saying they would love the ruler bag. This is an amazing prize for sure. So this would be a great one for to be able to win. This is a couple different slots. We have our feather templates in here. We've got our simple circles. This is our spinning feathers. So this is like a whole feather section, which is kind of fun. And then we've got some crosshair rulers, some of our miniature crosshair rulers. Ooh, and then this bag actually has some cool additions in the back, which may or may not be part of our standard ruler bag, because this is something new I haven't seen. But it looks like we've got some, like a clover pin section holder. So it's like a little pen holder area. We can store some of those, like maybe your sewing machine screwdriver and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. And then finally, a larger compartment to store those really big templates. And then on the very back, a really big compartment to store that crosshair ruler. So this will store the 8.5 inch crosshair ruler. Unfortunately, it's not big enough to store the 12.5 inch. So just as an FYI, this is great for the 8.5 inch crosshair ruler. So again, lots of comments. Tell us what you think. If you'd love to have that bag, then tell us which one. So you can go again to our website, sewcity.com, look up ruler bag, and see all the different options we have available for colors. That might be fun. We, of course, like our teal color, but it also comes in black, purple, red, fuchsia. So lots of great colors that she's provided for that.
Now the beauty of the Yazzii bags is you can use them just as they are. They're absolutely gorgeous. The design, the way that they're put together, absolutely perfect. But of course it gives you that blank canvas. You can really personalise these. For example, with this particular one, you could do a little bit of a plique work around the sides of that bag there. Again, on the top you could do that. But what I've decided to do is to get hold of some of my embroidery flosses and do a little bit of stitched work detail, taking advantage of that quilted effect that we've got on the top. So I've threaded up my needle, as you can see, and I'm just going to kind of loop it to come through. I need to put my glasses on so we can see. It's always a good thing, isn't it? And all you need to do is take your thread, so perhaps take that thread under there like so, and leave that end a little bit loose because we'll neaten that later on. Don't really want to be putting a knot on there at the moment. And I'm going to take that thread and I'm going to take it over here to the side over here, and rather than go into that first stitch there, I'm going to go one in. So I'm going to go under there like so and pull that thread through, and then from there I'm going to go back down, and this time I'm going to go over to the side of that one like so, and again just go under there. Just be careful, I'm actually using something like a darning needle here, so it's quite a blunt needle, so you're not going to kind of damage the fabric like so. And then I'm going to come back over here, so come up one across here again. Now obviously I'm doing this at a bit of a funny angle, but when you're at home and you're doing these, then you can do it quite easily, she says. Just loop under there like so, and then take it down, and again loop it underneath. Now you can go through each stitch of these if you wanted to. You could miss out stitches if you wanted to. Use a sparkly thread with these potentially if you want. But as you start working with these, you'll be able to pick up those different elements and decorate them in so many different ways. I'm using my thread, quite a chunky thread on this occasion, but of course you could separate up those threads if you wanted to. And I know there's lots of different sparkly threads available on the website that you could use to do these kind of effects as well. Loop up under those stitches. Now I've not actually got anything inside this bag. You might want to add a little bit of stuff in to give it a little bit of body just while you're working on there, because you don't want to catch the fabrics. You're just wanting to go under those stitches, as you can see there, and working your way around. But you can see as you go through, looping underneath, picking up that thread, taking it through that stitch. You can see how you're kind of building up that natural curve as you're working your way around these. A whole different range of these bags incidentally as well. So you've got things for your knitting needles, you've got things for your makeup. It might be that you've got kids that you're taking out and about and you want somewhere to put their little bricks that they play with. Could be that you're wanting to do things like colouring, your pens, your arts and your crafts materials. Lots of different elements that you've got that you could be creating and adding to these. So again, just keep going. And I think we've got the idea on that particular side there, where it's working its way around and creating a little bit of natural progression there, decorating. On packaging, you'll be able to find that there's lots of different ideas. So if I hold that up, can you see how it's kind of taking shape there with that decoration coming around? So again, personalisation, you could be embroidering initials on there, you could be putting your name on here so everybody knows that this is your particular bag, because that's the beauty of it. You can really turn it into, well, it's a designer bag really, isn't it? Turn it into whatever you're wanting it to be. Check out the shows though, because of course we have got the Yazzii bags available where I'll be working with these, giving you some wonderful results time and time again. And of course the key thing is decorate them and then use them for so many different projects, because you've got all those little pockets in there that will mean that you'll be able to use it over and over again for many years to go. Come check them out on the website, there's loads of choice. See you soon.
Hi, as we're getting to the tail end of this session, I'm going to introduce two products that we might not cover till the end of the show, but I thought they'd be important for you to know that we do have something to organize your threads and your blocks, your 14 by 14 blocks. So let me show you the two little clips, and you can visit our website for more information.
Hello everyone, I'm Becky Goldsmith with Piece of Cake, and I want to quickly show you Yazzii's thread organizer. It comes like this, and there are 4 big zippered pouches, and inside each one it's designed to hold pretty large spools of thread. So for example, this thread from Wonderfill, yes, fits in there very nicely. This thread from Aurifil also fits in there and would, if it was all the way full, it would zip. Now, if you load it with these big spools front and back, I'm not sure how well great big spools would also fit on the back side. I have a feeling you might need to have some bigger and some smaller if they're going to be front to back. All right, so let me back this up. Not that far, this far. So this is how it comes. In fact, here's one I haven't opened yet. I wanted to show you that on the inside here, I have not taken out the foamy inserts. It'll come with those foamy inserts on all 4 pockets to protect them during shipping. All right, so there's a purple one and there's a blue one. There's supposed to be a green one. I don't have it yet, but I might have it one of these days. Then I wanted to show you how I have loaded mine, because truth be told, I never carry that much thread. I would never carry around this whole thing full of thread. Mostly if I'm appliquing, I'm working off of bobbins, and when I'm working on other spools of thread, the most I might carry is this many. So what I've loaded mine with are the things I would want to carry if I was going somewhere to sew. So I've got, just generally, I might resort this later as I get to using it, but I've put marking tools and kind of long skinny things out here on the front. And on the other side, I haven't loaded it yet. On the inside, I put tools that I would use as I'm sewing, because it makes sense to me that this would be open flat when I was using it. And I just sort of guessed about what I would put in here. Shoot, if I was also knitting something, I might put knitting needles in there. I don't know. Long skinny things. Besides what I've got here, nothing comes to mind, but I'm sure it would. I like this part. Being thick enough and tall enough that I can carry different kind of pins, in my pin cushion tin, and I like being able to fit easily my needle threader I like that. I've got a bunch of needles in here. And then on the back side, I haven't put anything yet. Whoops, that fell down. Because I wanted to show you, close this, pull this up, that you could also put in here something like a rotary cutter. Yes, you could definitely do that. Could you put a rotary cutter and scissors? Yes, if you wanted to, you probably could. So there's plenty of spaces to put really kind of good size items in a relatively compact carrying case. It's functional. It's not terribly expensive. It's well made. Yes, this is a nice tool. Excuse me. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this, and I hope you have many happy stitches. Thanks for watching.
A reminder today, before we finish up our session, we are offering free freight for all orders during the show, and this will apply until midnight, the 6th of July on Monday, in case you decide to order after the show. To qualify for the free freight, you must use the coupon code that's been advertised, GACS4. Please continue to share our posts within the crafting community. Subscribe to our newsletter to be updated on all new products and great specials on our website, Yazzii.com. Thank you so much for your time today, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Join us again for another Facebook Live show tomorrow at 10 a.m., where we'll wrap up with the 5 products that we have not covered in the last 3 days. And before I leave, I'd like to talk about our mega giveaway, the Yazzii $500 giveaway. This is your chance to win a $250 gift card from Yazzii International. The 7 winners will stand a chance to win gift cards ranging from $25 up to $250. We're giving away the gift cards to a total value of $500. And all what you need to do is follow about 11 steps if you felt like it. Follow us on Instagram, on Facebook, sign up for our newsletter, etc. And do as much as you can to gain additional entries. Referring your friends and family gets you maximum entries, and it's the more the merrier. So hit that share button now, and we'll see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Bye for now.